Welcome back to Kamiko! I wonder what you have to do to unlock that. I thought you just had to get all the things, which I did. Anyway, we've beaten the game. Once. But there are still 2 other characters to play as, so we beat it as Yamato. So next up is Uzume. So Uzume is actually my favorite character to play as. Very different play styles. Some people will really enjoy playing as Yamato, and then just hate Uzume. Like, why would they put this in the game? I actually enjoy Uzume. It's a much more methodical approach to the game. Okay, so this is all story we saw the first time. Nothing really changes, except this. Whereas we got the sword the last time, this time we're getting the Magatama. And the Magatama, unlike the sword, which we use to cut things, the Magatama allows us to shoot it at our enemies with arrows. Whoops. Let's face the right way. So the range is really nice. You cannot change directions once you start firing. So once you start firing, you're committed. You have to pay a little bit more attention to what you're doing. You can still sprint. That's cool. And there's a bit of a load up time before you fire. The range is nice though, and it lets you just stay away from enemies. Oh, so one thing I've not explained at all is the combo meter in the upper left. The more you kill enemies quickly, the quicker you kill enemies morally, the higher the combo gauge goes. The higher the combo gauge goes, the more juice you get for killing them. Which isn't that big a deal since you can kind of farm juice infinitely, but it's neat. Now, unlike Yamato's sword, the arrow is friggin' powerful. You know how there were all those enemies that, like, took sometimes 2 full rotations to kill? Every enemy dies to 1 arrow. Enemy HP does not matter. They all die in 1 arrow. Alright, gate number 1. So because this is a much slower, more methodical approach to the game, obviously not as speedrun friendly, but I don't know, it's fun. I'm pretty sure the actual speedruns of the game use Yamato. Okay, we got our key. Same deal as before, just gotta slink our way in. Oh, 2 arrows, wow, Kiwi took 2. So a single arrow does effectively the same damage as an entire rotation of Yamato's attacks, which I think was... Which really only means there's like 1 enemy that takes 2 arrows. And that's it. Or at least 1 arrow per zone. So the reason that I want to show off, the reason that I want to play through the whole game with each character is, like, yeah, you've seen the game before, so you're not going to be surprised by the bosses and things, but each character plays so very differently that you're going to see, like, the fights themselves are going to be very different. And how I approach them is going to be very different, all depending on what weapon I got. All right, there's a cube. We get our orb. And we should be able to speed through things a little bit faster. Because now I don't have to stop and explain. Y'all know what's up. Alright, orb number 1. Okay, so you may or may not be wondering what the charge attack of the bow is. And it's actually super cool. Again, I don't like that these take a stupid amount of energy to do, and I actually need a lot of my energy right now for what's coming up. Because there's the gate down there, and there's this chest right here. So I'm about to spend my energy, otherwise I'll use it. But I'll go back and kill those bees with it or something. Good job, mate. Killing those bees. Good job. Okay, give me the orb. Let's go hit that gate. Like, I had plenty of energy left over, but I know once you use that charge, it does eat all your energy. I think there's a way to, like, end it early so it doesn't take all your energy, but I can't figure it out. I just kind of resolved to not using it a lot. There we go, get all those bees showing up. Friggin' homing shot, wreck everything. It's great, I like it. Okay, so we got our cube. Yeah, we got our cube. We got our cube, and our diamond is right down here. So all we need now are the gates, and we might as well get the secret. You know, I think that question mark on the title screen also requires you having beaten the game with all 3 characters. Like, I think you have to 100% the game, effectively. So beat the game with all characters, get all secrets. I think. Something like that. How did that not hit me? I mean, I'm not complaining. You do you. Grab our sushi. And our job here is done. The bosses are going to be real interesting. Since you have to play more methodically, that kind of works on the overworld. But bosses are a lot more about just get the heck in there and do the thing. Okay, first boss. Still reasonably easy. Get you out of here so you're not over here causing problems. Nah, number 3. Go. It's a going. It's a going. 2 arrows. And it stopped doing its thing. So it's easier to do damage just because your attacks do more. You just have to make sure you line up for it. Go away. Go away. Okay, can you two, like... Okay, so the last phase is a little harder because you actually have to... I missed. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, we did it. And that is a dead boss. That went well. Hey, you can even see the Magatama on the arrow. Alright, off to the Sunken relics. It's a lot easier to just clear out a room, though, let me tell you. A volley of arrows, everything is dead. Like, the spread even makes it so you don't have to be super accurate. Real nice. I don't know, let's face the right way, that could help. So all of the maidens get little horns when they do their evolution into a Kamiko. And all their horns are different. Where am I going with this? Like Uzume's horns, her name's Uzume, right? Uzume's horns like loop in. Whereas Yamato's horns all pointed straight up. Kind of just there to be problems. Okay, so let's see here. We need... you. And we do not have the key to go down there yet. So for now, we backtrack. We did open up the top path. Take that, frog. What if I don't want to go over near where you are? Okay, so we gotta hit that switch. This is the lever? Yeah. I just ruin your day from all the way over here. Man, these blue guys are giving me like Utopia 2 war flashbacks. These guys. I don't know why. But I've had better feelings. I think we've actually had, I think we've actually got some new people on the channel recently, which is super cool. Ah, crap. It's super cool, though. Welcome, anybody who's new. Thank you for tuning in and looking at what I got to show you. Get across. Sploosh! For those of you who don't know, Neutopia 2 is a game that I'm very familiar with. I played it's not only like one of my favorite games, but I also played the heck out of it and even speedran the game for a while. For a brief period of time, I even held the world record in the 100% category. And the route that's being used in the 100% category is the route that I came up with. So that's my personal claim to fame of being kind of okay at an old TurboGrafx Zelda-like. Okay, I remember having to come back to that switch. That's like the key or something, so let's just come back to this. Well, I'll pay for it now so we can get our juice back. And just chuck it on the ground, because we don't need it. Back up here. I don't like you guys. You and your bubbles. Okay, so we remember you back here, so we can hop you over. I wonder if the runes on these mean anything. Like, they don't look like Japanese at all. You'd think they'd be. Like a Japanese developer based on Shinto mythology. You'd think. Crap, jeez. And like, okay, maybe the... Okay, maybe the demons don't use Japanese, but like the demons are gonna be some vague form of yokai, is usually the case. And that typically means, you know, Japanese. I don't know, these guys don't strike me as yokai, though. Unless it's like Okami final boss. Man, I gotta stop sprinting everywhere. I'm getting my face wrecked. Okay, let's grab that key and go on an adventure. Oh crap, where do I even take this key? Isn't it like down here? Whoa. Okay, it is down here, good. I think sometimes you can kill the two-hit guys in like one shot by hitting them with, See, I can kind of calculate on the fly if I've gotten the red gem, but I don't recall if I've gotten the blue gem. I've been everywhere, though. So I don't know where it would be if I hadn't. No, I think I did get it. It was in the... Was it in the building? I think it was in the building. I think that was the one we got at, like, the very start. Or maybe that was the red one. I don't know. I think we got it, because there's, like... I gotta stop doing that. I didn't grab the secret. Get that cheeseburger. Okay, let's just walk slow. Walk nice and slow. I'm ruining it. All that health I just got. I got 1 back, I mean. 275. I think if we're at an odd number, we're good. I think if we're at an odd number, we're good. Because you started with 200. And I think you get 25 per. Yeah, so that is... That would make the full 100. And in the second half of the game, will give us the full second 100. We're good! We did the thing. We got it. We got the items and the cheeseburger. Okay, this guy gave me some trouble. Because he's kind of a butt. But, you know, I can... Whoa, crap. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Wow, really? I gotta hit you 3 times? I didn't even step in it! There. Heck! I stepped on the portal! You absolute beast! Okay, well, I'm not looking so hot. That was mostly due to portal shenanigans. Like, I stepped on it. Dang it. That means we're gonna start off the next level in pretty crap shape. Cool. Well, until next time, everyone, we're taking Uzume into the latter half of the game.